Hello! Welcome to The Healing Artist. I'm your host, Freda, and today, friends, I have my friend Cassidy Brown with us, my consummate life partner of pinch hitting, always coming in for me at the end when I need something, be it a phone call of, oh my God, my life is falling apart, or, oh my God, will you please edit my book for me? Or, oh my God, help, help. 911, Cassidy, 911. This is one of my best friends in the whole world, and I needed a guest for this da 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 Frequency Friday. So, welcome. Hi, Cassidy. Thank you for coming to ask Elisabeth questions.
I'm excited. It's always good for me to have to like come up with a question. It's like, wait, what do I actually need to look into? Which in itself is like its own version of self-introspection, is trying to think of questions.
It's so true. Both of us are kind of just like, we like surprises.
Right. I don't want to know. So I'm not going to ask any predictive questions, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and just drop in because I know we're both sort of short for time here. And thank you for meeting me so early in the morning. So I'm just gonna go ahead, drop out, and let Elisabeth come in. Good morning, Cassidy. It is so wonderful to be speaking with you today. We are ready for your question, please.
Okay. My questions are all related to like health and wellness right now. I'm going through a lot of tests, frankly, with like medical tests, just trying to hone in on what's going on with my body as I am aging into my mid late 50s and, things change. And I'm just trying to decide what order to ask them in. I think I'll start with sleep, and I think they're all connected.
We would like to begin offering you what if we gave you the reframe of you are simply being invited into your physical form. You are being invited to drop into your body by your body giving you noticeable hits of, what is that? What is that? What is that? And we giggle because you then say with your logical mind, I must get this tested. I must know exactly what is going on. And you must give it words to define things and give a diagnosis to create meaning and understandability. But what if we asked you to reframe as in, let me get in here now and see, what is going on within the body? Simply asking the body is asking to have you respond to follow the direction of your preferred feeling and to honor where the body is at any given moment. But please ask your questions and we will offer you answers.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, honestly, the testing and logical thing is something I have mostly avoided, and I am like more being directed by my doctor based on like, oh, it's time to get your blood tests, and then all these things start to show up.
Yes.
So I'll go, actually, I'm going to skip past sleep. I'll come back to sleep and I'll go to the next thing, which is um I have very high cholesterol, higher than it should be, and it's been that way for a long time, and should be by the metrics of medical science, I guess, and also elevated blood sugar, sort of pre-diabetic situation. And, I'm working with my doctor to kind of hone in on the causes, but I don't know, sort of going off what you already said, what is there an aspect of like my lifestyle or the way I live or choices I have made or could make to for my best wellness, I guess, relative to my high cholesterol and high blood sugar and things that have to do with the scary words like diabetes and heart disease.
Yes, we would offer to you that it may be advantageous for you at this moment in time. Again, please remember that these things shift.
Hmm.
However, at this moment in time, we would offer you 5 smaller meals a day. Give your body less to digest, less to need to process. So, asking you to eat smaller meals 5 times throughout the day at this moment in time is actually where we would offer you some advice, liquid diet in some form. So, think of foods that are easily digestible. Think of foods that would be able to pass through your system while giving you the nutrients that you need and would help your body feel good. Green leafy greens in a drink. Asking you to just bring these foods to your body in a way where they would flow through your system with ease. The less time that your body spends digesting food, the more time that it has for repair. And there is some frayed ends within your body that are asking for repair at this time. This is simply a wake up call to become further embodied, more curious about your physical form, and to lead you towards the energy of exercise, to get your body moving in a way that feels delicious to you. Asking your body how it would like to move. Would it like to be in a walk? Swimming? Would it like to move with the pickleball, which you love? Find things that you genuinely enjoy. And we would like to add that it would be wonderful for you to insert some weight training in your experience for when you train your arms and your legs, when you are working with weights, when you are gradually increasing for short bursts of time this idea of weight training. It will challenge your system in a way that it will bring you towards muscle mass. We would ask you to move towards that at this time because it will aid and assist in your bodily repair. We're not saying to overdo any of these things, but we are saying there is an invitation for you to try.
Cool. That's very helpful. Um, yeah, all very doable. Uh, should I go on to another question?
Yes.
Is there anything more on that?
The more
Relate.
on it is that you're not doing anything wrong. There is a level here of just giving you an energetic hug, a pat on the back, an attaboy. You're okay. There is no fretfulness in this. The notion of high cholesterol, pre-diabetic, it's just a little ping, wake up. It isn't an alarm bell going off. It is simply notice me, please, and then make shifts.
Yeah, that resonates with what I have mostly been feeling with occasional flares of fear of the alarm bells, but those feel very mental and not real. Um, the other thing has to do with sleep. My it's slowly getting better, but only so my sleep has been for the last several months very surface, very just barely getting into sleep and waking up like once an hour. Going back to sleep, no problem, but just never getting very deep. And it, it doesn't feel like anxiety. It feels more physical or systemic than it does just mental. But and then I did get sleep tested, and I do have mild apnea, which is not great. So it's also something I'm having to look at. Um, and I've been taking magnesium, which helps a lot when I remember to take it before going to bed. But is there any other aspect on this sort of more spiritual realm or emotional realm that I'm avoiding?
Yes, they would let you know that you are not exhausting yourself. Your body runs with a lot of energy. It runs with a great deal more energy than you realize. Your mind says, I should be tired. Your mind says, I have done enough. But we would suggest that you have a lot more energy than you realize. Your body sleeps better when you have exhausted yourself, when you have taken your body and moved it through space in such a way that it is ready for rest and needs that restful repair and needs to go into the REM sleep in order to reset itself. But you are simply hanging out in a pattern that is not entirely fully rested because of multiple reasons. And one of those at this time is astrological. Your massive amounts of Gemini in this moment in time is experiencing interference with the astrological movements of the planets, are giving you an extra this waking up and staying alert and running the numbers and crunching the things and thinking it through. And we would say that it would behoove you to journal, be it audio journal, or be it writing with your hand, or be it writing with your computer, to get all your thoughts out before you go to bed, to exhaust your mind, to exhaust where you are at, and then you take yourself and sink into sleep. We know that you enjoy listening to audio or television before in order to fall asleep, and we would invite you to exhaust your thought processes before turning on the thing that you are going to enjoy before bed. And we would also offer that find one of those programs that is very comforting to you and then to just sink into the same program over and over to lull you into sleep so that you know the program and it is not new information to set your mind spinning into something else. We would offer that at this moment it is astrological in nature as well as exhaustion based in nature. There is nothing here to worry about. And your body will seek the kind of reparative rest that you are requiring when you exhaust yourself before going to bed. And this is what we have to offer for you today.
Thank you. I'm just trying to think if I have any more follow-up on any of that, because that's pretty clear. Makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Yeah, I don't have anything else. I was just sitting there thinking,
She's like, short and sweet. Here you go.
oh, she's like, I'm in, I'm out. Oh,
The
she left.
feeling, yeah, she's out. She's pieced out. The feeling around it is just, there's just this what would I call it? It's just like a mother's hug. But it's this warm feeling of like just or stroking you on the head where it's like it's okay.
Yeah,
There's like a level here of just like don't trip yourself out. Everything's okay. Everything's fine. When you feel yourself moving into fear, bring yourself back to your body, bring yourself back. You have so many tools. So
yeah.
find your breathing, find your grounding, find your whatever. Yeah. The energy around, she was talking about eating five smaller meals a day.
Mm-hmm.
What I was feeling as she was saying those things, me, Freda, back here, was just sort of like also running a few questions through. And like there was a feeling around eating red meat that was just sort of like it takes longer to digest and it's sluggish. And then there was like a feeling around you're going to get your proteins from and like your high fats, maybe from like nuts,
Mm-hmm.
seeds and nuts, and like legumes, certain
Hmm.
legumes.
I can imagine that.
But like chicken's fine. It,
Yeah.
it, it was really showing like red meat. I mean, you're not a major red meat eater, are you?
No, no. I mean, the food intuitive several years ago encouraged me to do red meat or
Yeah.
specifically beef, but that was also years ago. Like things shift constantly.
Yeah, yeah. We have to remember that it's always where we are at.
Yeah, and I don't, and I still don't eat very much. I mean, I'll have a burger here and there. Like I feel like that's fine. Like that's anything occasional doesn't seem like it's part of the equation. It's more
For the
about
listeners, Cassidy and I are part of a hamburger of the month club. I'm just kidding. I love a hamburger too.
right. But you and I both are like, okay, this month.
but we eat one like maybe, I don't know.
Not even monthly, like
No, it's not
every,
even monthly. It's like
yeah,
every maybe like 3 months we'll have a hamburger. But babe, they're
yeah,
so good.
yeah. And that is also the sense I get in
And we always
talking.
share French fries.
We always share French fries. The sense I get is that uh, that this is more about patterns than it is about like, don't eat that or don't do that. It's more about like, develop this habit and then you can eat whatever you want, ultimately, occasionally.
Yes. The sense there's a sense here which is it feels like an invitation to drop in.
Hmm.
You had that story when you were performing, what was it, the basketball? What was that role when you were the basketball
The
coach?
Great Leap.
When you were in the Great Leap, you shared a story about one night when you were on stage, you almost thought, "Oh my God, I'm tripping."
Oh, yeah, because I dropped in too deep.
Tell that story real quick.
So I'm an actor and I do lots of theater. And for the most part, as an actor, I'm pretty like almost like puppeteering myself, which is not necessarily ideal, whatever. It's how I act, where I'm aware that I'm doing things as I'm doing them. Or I'm consciously walking through the space, but from a little bit pulled back. And one night I was doing the show and I had done I think I'd done like a little bit of a ritual before the show, or I was exhausted. I can't remember which it was. But for some reason, I suddenly started like feeling the pant leg against my thighs and like seeing only through my own eyes in a way that was very like I felt high. I
Yes. Oh,
felt like I was on maybe weed or ecstasy, but I felt high.
yes.
And it actually threw me off because, but I realized what was only happening was that I was just being the character in this body. Like
Yes.
that's all it was. But there was just enough of my consciousness left to go, what's that? What's that feeling of being completely embodied?
Yes. Okay. So when I was dropped out, that story was there, as in that's the invitation that you're having at this time to know your body intimately, like the way that you dropped in and
Hmm.
you really sat in yourself.
Yeah.
Because you have
Yeah.
the ability, you seek a lot, left, right, center, up, down. You're the camp counselor. You're looking around 360. You know what the hell is happening in every direction. You're
Hmm.
being asked to come look out your own eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like that also requires, like, if I'm going to go on a walk, not to put a podcast in my ears.
Check in with yourself in the moment because, again, please remember there is no rules. None of this is
Right.
dogmatic. It is in the moment. What does my body desire? And sometimes you might want to listen to Marina and the Diamonds or whatever the hell you want to put in your ears and go.
I don't know what Marina and the Diamonds is,
I
but
don't know either. That just dropped in from source. I don't even know what that is.
well, I'll be looking that up as soon as we get out of
I
this
know. Well,
call.
look it up
I
now.
can't
What the
wait to
hell is
find
it?
what
Is it
is
even
Mar
real? It's real.
Why did you say
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
Here, let me pull it up on my computer real quick. What the heck is Marina and the Diamonds?
Marina and the Diamonds. What's that?
Oh, they're a Welsh singer-songwriter
Okay.
who I feel like I have heard of. Like when you said it, it didn't sound completely.
Same.
Also, her name is Marina Diamandis, so that's
Diamondos.
cool. But she is also Marina and the Diamonds.
Okay. We're old.
Oh, her fans are the Diamonds. I'm Marina, you're the Diamonds.
I
That's
like
nice.
that. Okay. All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna listen to her now for sure,
Okay.
100%. There's no
All right.
question. Like
Okay.
that feels like an offering. Also, she's Welsh. That's really awesome.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
great.
Cassidy, thank
All
you
right,
so
so we also
much.
we got some health advice, and then we also got some music uh, suggestions for
All
the
right.
day.
I myself will also go tap into this music. Oh, Cassidy, I love you so much. Thank you for always being there for me and just for showing up.
My pleasure, and thank you, and thanks Elizabeth for just helping me to kind of drop into reframing this stuff
Mhm.
around health because it doesn't feel dire. It
No,
all just feel even the tests feel like a suggestion to check in rather
it's an
than
invitation. It's an
an
invitation.
invitation as opposed to a fear-based like doing a thing. It's more just
There
like,
is no fear in any of this. The request is for you to treat it like a curiosity. The request is for you to just come home to your body. It's time for you to be looking out of your own eyes. That is the main
mm,
message here. And when you're in there, you're going to intuitively know what
hmm
your body wants. And sometimes it's a hamburger, and sometimes it's a handful of nuts or like whatever. But
yeah,
there is something in digesting big meals, in overeating. There's something here about overeating and that your body doesn't like it to eat too much in a single sitting. You can eat the same amount of food that you're currently eating throughout the day. However, you're going to consume that food 5 times instead of 3 times or 2 times.
and smoothies is what I'm hearing too, which I love that idea.
Correct. And it's not necessarily fruit smoothies, which would be added fruit, added sugar. We're
Hmm
talking about vegetables, drinking
Yeah,
or soup, legume soup that then is turned into a blended something.
I love that.
Yeah, because you're going to get your proteins. We just want to get you your nutrients that taste delicious. This food can still taste delicious,
Hmm
but something that's going to pass through your system and digest faster. The faster that the food is being is digested, your I don't entirely understand this, but it gives your cells more time to repair. But I do understand it in that like fasting regards because people
hmm
fast. We fast in order to do cellular repair because the body doesn't have to be busy breaking down the nutrients in the tummy and sending things here and there. It gets to just focus on doing other kinds of repair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
love it. Thank you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for
Love
this.
you.
This
Have a
is
good day
great.
at
I appreciate it.
work.
I'm off to work.
All
Yay.
right. I love you, Cassidy. God, universe, source loves you. And have a wonderful day at work. Bye.